Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. Couldn't sleep this morning. Kept thinking about what I've been hearing a lot of. We've been hearing the word woke. The word woke, and it's been used in a very, very negative sense. And it bothers me because woke never meant that to people of the South. Woke never meant something terrible to people of color. In fact, woke is just a simple word that was common amongst all of us. You know, when we were kids, our mother would go in there and say, John, Eddie, get up. Sally Sue, get up. Time to go to school. Time to go to work. Time to go to the field. You up? Yeah, I'm up. You up? Yeah, I'm woke. You woke up yet? I'm woke. What does woke mean? I am not asleep now. My eyes open, I can see clear, I can hear, I can understand. I am awake. I am woke. Now people are trying to say that's some negative stuff. They're associating it with what they call the left. They associate it with black people and people of color. And they're trying to make it seem like something negative. Well, you might be trying to do that, but to us, woke in this instance mean that now our eyes open. Now we understand. We understand that the resources of the earth belong to God that was given to all humankind. We understand that. We understand that people are hungry and don't have food. We understand that people are starving. We understand that people's barns are running over. They are millionaires, trillionaires. We understand. We woke up. We found out that there were some thieves in the house. That's what woke means. That means that those of you who are very rich have robbed the hell out of the people that's poor. Now you might say, no, you didn't. No, well, you say that because you're following the laws of a different God. You're following the laws of a God called man. See, man don't give a damn about you and you and you and you. Man gives a damn about himself. And how can he prove or make himself bigger and above you? Except having something that we all need, but he has control of, and you don't. And that is money. He has taken, stolen all of the resources of the earth. We're woke now, we know that. The land, people have been living on the land, and then some people come along and kill and call themselves taking land. We woke, we know land belongs to everybody. We know that land was designed to do the things that land does. It wasn't designed for somebody to make money. Money, money, money. Yes, we woke up. We understand that people were made to be free, to be who and what they are, to be who and what they were made to be, to come and contribute in this life, to participate so they could be part owners, part makers of this great heaven that was designed from the beginning by the All-Master that we cannot see, that put this earth here whom we cannot see. And we give our allegiance to anybody that sits on the throne, whether it's in America or Russia, China, wherever it is. Anybody that's sitting on the throne, regardless of the color, that's who run the show. That the lying and cheating, ladies and gentlemen, tell you something. It cringes when you come in the atmosphere of the devil, of Satan, or evil. When Donald Trump ran for president of the United States, half of the nation cringed. They knew this evil was coming. Now, they don't know why they knew it. A lot of folks didn't even know Donald Trump. But they know that when they heard that he was coming and people were saying who they cringed. And yet at the same time, another group of people were excited to get it. And they came, and regardless of what this man did, everything that the prisons were loaded with, people who had done things similar to what this man had done, and some of the same things, overflowing. And everything this man did was getting excused. There were people who said, oh no, you can't do that. Our law says you can't do that. Not only did the law say it, justice, right and wrong, said you can't. But every time these people would stand up and say, we're not going to put it up with it, but those who said we love you, go back to the hen house. We're not going to punish you. And everything that he's done, we're not going to punish you. He stood up on the mountaintop and told the people of America that loves him, show your love for me, overthrow this government in so many words. And that's what they attempted to do. They failed on that occasion, but they're still working at it. Right now, you got the Congress, people who were supposedly sent there to represent honest, kind, wonderful people. Apparently, they were not sent there to do that. They were sent there to protect the evils of this land. They were sent there to protect the evils of this land. Have you heard them say anything that they were going to do for you? Did they say that they were going to make sure that every individual in this country needs a job, got a job, but not just a job, but a job of their own choosing, something that they can call a career, that gives them their greatest joy in engaging themselves in the process of being somebody like everybody? Nobody giving you a handout. You earn. What earn means what? Your love. But no, that's the God that you can't see. That's the God that tells you that you're going to live. If you want to live in peace, you got to be peaceful. That's the God that tells you about being free and being prosperous and having joy in your life. That's the God that talks about being happy and living your dreams. That's an invisible God. That God says you must recognize that all things belong to another. But it's the benefit everybody. And the way to get the benefit for everybody is for people to work together for the common good. That's God's way. Everybody, a family going out, coming back, and the household is building, it's bubbling and bubbling. But no, man wants to sit on the throne. Putin wants to sit on the throne. T wants to sit on the throne. Somebody in North Korea want to sit on the throne. Trump been kicked out, and they still trying to put him on the throne because he can't live without it. Everybody want to sit on the throne, and nobody got a plan that works for everybody. Not a single soul got a plan that works for everybody. And as crazy as it might seem, it appears as if the people don't care. They're not concerned about everybody. They're concerned about themselves. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's man. That's why I'm trying to tell you. Anytime you sit up there and see something happen in pain and suffering, what are you talking about? So when you want to know what woke means, you can keep on saying what woke means as much as you want. Well, we know what woke means. Woke means that the devil is trying to take over. Woke means that he's trying to take the truth and turn it into a lie. Woke means that we know you. But our game, I'm not talking about Democrats now. I'm talking about the true people of God. It's not to just point you out and try to destroy you and make you feel bad, make you feel like you were low down and dirty. Every last one of us have been serving Satan. Republicans and Democrats, black and white, young and old, been serving Satan. Now, the thing about it is that some of us learn quicker than others. It's no bad thing. If we thought that just because we had learned, now we can go over and have us a big mega church and get rich off of what we just told you we condemn. If we can go over here now and call prosperity stuff and get money when we just got through telling you God don't use money, then you confused. And your head start going around in circles and you're wondering what to do. And then every now and then somebody comes along and stand up and give you the real truth and you kill them. You kill them. Why? Because it's time for them to be free. Why I said time for them to be free is because your ground is not ready to receive the seed that is being planted there. It's going to take a little bit more trying. It's going to take a little bit more pain, a little bit more suffering at you, the people of America, going against one another. It's going to take a little bit more pain and suffering of the people of the earth going against one another, trying to bomb, trying to get something maximized to make them bigger than anybody. I'm the greatest on the earth. Golly, I'm the greatest you want to be. Do you know the responsibility of the greatest? The responsibility of the greatest is everything else in the world is on your back. And the thing that makes you great is you handling it. And what does that mean? That there's nobody on the earth hungry, homeless, don't have access to education or health care, or not living. Nah, that's what the greatest mean. If you're not doing that, you ain't doing nothing. Other than that, every nation is the greatest nation to its people because they all being lied to. Now, I don't want to tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm tired of this evil. I'm tired of looking at people on TV Ooh, don't it just make you sick? I don't care. If you a Democrat, you watch the Republicans, it makes you sick when you hear them say what they say. If you're a Republican and you truly believe what you say you believe, when you hear Democrats talk, it makes you sick. But you don't have an answer. Your answer is get a gun or get a dictator, somebody who's willing to put their foot on somebody's head and hold them down. That's the Republican solution. The Democrat solution is let's keep it. Let's don't go that far. Let's make it a little bit better. We're not gonna give up the house, but we're gonna make it a little bit better. Crooks, everybody crooks, and God's still saying, "Can't you see? Can't you wake up?" And when are you gonna be able to stand up when God asks you to wake up? When are you gonna be able to stand up and say, "I'm woke, I can see," and the evidence is following? You want to know what woke is? Knowing the truth.